Okay, if you were with me for part one of navigating the ACI website, you'll know that we covered the basics, logging in, getting familiar with the membership dashboard. Today in part two, we're going to dig a little deeper and we are going to explore some of the great resources that you have at your fingertips on the website. Okay. Can we get forward two, please? One more. Okay, so we are going to dive right in. And the first thing that we're going to talk about today is the ACI social media. Most of you know, some of you don't. When you first go to the website, airstreamclub.org, you'll see some floating buttons to the right-hand side of your screen. Those are actually quick links to the club social media sites. So no matter what platform you prefer using for social media, the club has a page, and those are quick links. You can click right on them, get to the club's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or even their YouTube channel. So that's just a quick link, great way to connect with other members. Chances are, if you are having a problem with your Airstream, somebody else in the club has had that problem and may be able to point you in the right direction. So it's a great resource to connect with other members. Okay, another thing that you may not be aware of is the club has an online store, and it is a place where you can order a set of new big red numbers, name badges. We have past international rally merchandise and just some fun club merchandise. So to get to the online store, you would just go to current members, and then it's actually going to be the very last option there is Club Store. You just click on that, and then you're going to be redirected. And you will see that we've got the store separated into different categories. Kind of makes it helpful when you're looking for a specific item. So if you were needing new name badges, you would click on Stuff for People. New big red numbers, you can click on Stuff for Trailers. If you were interested in getting club apparel, that link actually takes you to Land's End, and you can customize club apparel with the logo of your choice. So that screen is just kind of a breakdown, directs you where you need to go. But I do highly encourage you, if you've never been to the online store, get in there, click on all of the categories, just see what we have. And chances are you're going to find something that you can't live without. So this is an example of some of the things that are offered on the online store. If you didn't know about, we have past rally plaques. You can order flags, the famous blue beret. You can get those on the online store. And if you purchase 5 or more past rally items, you do receive a 20% discount. You will want to make sure to view the online store. You do need to be logged in. If you have any problems logging in, you can always hit that forgot password button. If you don't get the link for some reason, go ahead and contact us. You can call us at 937-596-5211. Or shoot us an email at membership@airstreamclub.org, and we'll get you logged in and you can check out the online store. You will notice some of the things like that we've got up on the screen now. When you view those on the store, it'll say on that opening screen, it'll say that the price is $0. That lets you know that that is a link that will take you directly to one of our partners, and you'll be ordering directly from them. Once you click on the picture, you'll be able to get more detailed information. And yeah, we're here to help link you with any of your Airstream needs. Okay, I did want to talk about ordering big red numbers, but it looks like we have a question first. So we'll take a look at that. Someone asked if the store looks a little bit different for mobile platforms. It's going to be slightly different. but the screen that I showed you originally with the 6 different characters, that's going to be pretty standard. It's just going to be more of a condensed version. If you do have any trouble on your iPhone or iPad, go ahead and reach out to us and we'll help get you taken care of. Okay, when you order a set of big red numbers, you're actually going to get a set for the front of your trailer and a set for the back. I know sometimes there's some confusion when ordering and people will actually order 2 sets when they just needed 1. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. You also have some options that you may not be aware of. Up until about 3 years ago, we just offered a standard 6-inch for the big red numbers, or BRN. But because of the backup cameras, we realized that there was a need for smaller numbers. So when you order your big red numbers online, you do have 3 different size options. You can order a 4, 5, or 6-inch set. We do recommend that if you have a backup camera, you go with one of the smaller sets, one of the 4 or 5, and those should fit. And then another option that you have when you order your set of numbers online is that we will send you a set of decals, and you actually get to choose which logo you would like to display. You have 3 different options, as you see on the left of your screen. There is the new ACI logo, the Heritage logo, and then the tried and true classic, the WBAC logo. So you can order whatever size number you like, and then whichever decal you would like to display. Okay, I wanted to switch gears a little bit after talking about the store and talk about the member resources tab. That is an area where you're going to find a lot of quick links to get you connected to information you might be looking for. We've got a section for popular areas, a tab for membership, events and rallies, caravans, the officer toolbox. You can find links for support if you needed to reach the ITC. So to get to the member resources, you're going to start at that opening screen again. And if you happen to be on your membership dashboard and want to get back, remember you can always click that ACI logo in the top right or top left-hand corner of your screen, and that's going to take you back to the opening page. And then you'll go to current members, and the second option down is going to be member resources, and you just go ahead and click on that, and you'll be redirected. So I did want to point out, like I said before, that page is separated out, but in the popular areas, as you can see in the screenshot I've got, one of the things that I wanted to point out you may not know about is we have technical articles listed on the website. So you can actually click on the technical articles, you'll be redirected to the screen that you see on the right. And then from there, you just go ahead and click on that blue button that says Tech Documents, and you will be able to browse hundreds of articles that have been written by members, covering everything from air conditioning maintenance to wiper blade safety. So we do have a good array of articles. So that is a great resource, anything that you need to look up. If you wanted to submit any technical articles, you would want to reach out to Dick Martin. He's the one that organizes that, and he can get you pointed in the right direction. I did want to take a minute, just to encourage everyone, if you have any questions, go ahead and type those in. We are answering them as they come in. Don't be shy. If there was something that you were curious about, just go ahead and ask. Okay, another tab under the member resources is membership, and that provides you with a quick link to become a lifetime member. I know that we have a number of members who have taken advantage of this. And when you become a lifetime member, you pay a one-time fee based on the age of you and your partner. And from that point on, you are only responsible each year for your local club dues. You would no longer be responsible for international dues as long as you keep your membership in good standing. And when you click on the life membership registration, when you scroll down, there's actually a table, a rate table that you can click on if you were wondering about what the cost is. We average the cost, or we average the age of primary and partner. And then to become a life member, it's quick and easy. You just fill out the form provided. You attach copies of your driver's license as a proof of age, and we get you all processed in the system. Some of the benefits of becoming a lifetime member, you receive lifetime decal and badges. You also get a $20 discount fee on your international rally registration, and you get a 10% discount on the club store. In addition, you are also designated as a life member in the annual directory that is published. Most of you should have received those in the past few weeks. So definitely get online, check out life membership. That's something that can be done at any time of the year. You don't necessarily have to wait until you come up for renewal. And if you do have any questions while you're looking at that, feel free to reach out to us and we can help you out over the phone. Okay, in addition to the member resources tab, we also have a tab called the member only section. And it is actually listed right underneath the member resources. So when you're on that opening screen, if you go to current members, and then it's going to be the third option down is the member only section. You do need to be logged in to view this. That is where you're going to find past issues of the Blue Beret magazine. And the exciting part is that's where all of our partner discounts are listed. So if you didn't know, I highly encourage you to get on the website, check out the member only section. As you can see on the screen now, we have quite a few different partners that we have linked up with that offer discounts to our club members. We have our newest partners are Abenity, there's an Abenity app, Goodyear, and Solo Stove. So once again, I just want to encourage you, if you haven't checked out the discounts that you're eligible for just by being a club member, get online, check those out. When you click on each one, it will go through the details for you and explain exactly what the discount is. But if you have any questions, just let us know. Okay. Now, we are going to spend a few minutes talking about the different directories that are available for you on the website. And the first directory that we're going to talk about is going to be the membership directory, which you all should be able to see now. So this is a great resource. This is your printed directory on the go. It is up to date. I have a member who called me this week, Patty G, I got to give you my shout out, who pulled into a campground and the trailer that she parked next to happened to have a big red number displayed. And so she called me, Amanda, hey, how do I find out who this is? So I directed Patty to the membership directory. And to get there, let's see, we were at the main site before. You're going to need to be logged in. And then if you just click on that drop down, it's going to be right here, right above the log out. You'll click on the membership directory, takes you right to it. And we have a couple options here. We can search by name. So if you were interested in submitting technical articles, you could search for Dick Martin and come up with his contact information. If you were like Patty and wanted to know who was parked next to you when you pulled in, wanted to be able to introduce yourself, you just type in the big red number and look, I've got Millie O'Donnell. So you would be able to, it just makes things a little easier. It's a great icebreaker if you're able to walk up and say, hey, Millie, I'm Amanda. I just parked next to you. Where are you headed? How long have you been with the club? It is a great resource. In addition to being able to search by name or by big red number, you can also search by state. So if I am traveling here in Ohio and I wanted to find members who maybe I wanted to link up with, my fellow Buckeyes, I could type in Ohio and it tells me that I've got 330 members right now who are in Ohio. And then it would give me, if they have their information published, I would be able to contact them there. Okay, so we are going to switch back to these slides for just a moment to talk about the next directory that we have available. Now would be a great time if you've thought of any questions, if you have questions about that membership directory we just talked about, if you have questions about the online store, don't be shy, go ahead and type those in. Okay, so moving on, the next, oh, we've got a question. All right, hopefully all of you can see the questions as well. You would just open up the Q&A tab. Mark Kruer wanted to mention that some members will place a flamingo at their site when they're parked. I know that some members have digital contact cards that you can swap, but if you see big red numbers, apparently flamingos, those are all, you know, kind of welcome signs. Hey, we're a club member, we're friendly. This is especially important. If you're a new member, we encourage you, walk up, strike up a conversation with a fellow Airstreamer, and chances are you're not going to be disappointed. Okay, thanks for bringing that up, Mark. Now we're going to talk about the club directory. So this is helpful if you need to find leadership for a club or intra-club. So Mark, I'm going to pick on you. If you knew that you wanted to get a hold of whoever runs Grapes and Grains, it's one of the intra-clubs we have, you would want to go to the club directory. This is a great resource for that. And you have the option, you can type in the club name directly, or you can filter, there's a drop-down menu, or you can simply scroll down and click on whichever club you're looking for. If you were looking for Grapes and Grains, you would be able to click on that, know that Mark is their current president, and be able to contact him that way. We do have another question before we move on. John asked, can an intra-club member print out a club directory? And the answer is yes. When you're on that membership directory, you will see an option that says export, and you will go ahead and click on that button, and it will actually download into an Excel spreadsheet. And then you can manipulate that data however you need to. You can sort it, you can filter it. But yes, great question, John. Members are able to download any of those member lists. If a member shows up and with their contact information, it just says private, that does let you know that that member has opted not to have their information published digitally or in print. So if you do run into that, that's what that private option means. Okay, the last directory that we are going to talk about today is going to be the BRN directory. It's also the big red number directory. So to get there, you click on that drop-down menu again, as you can see in the picture, by your name, and it's going to be one of the options, BRN directory. Once you click on that, you're going to be redirected, and it will look like the screen below. And this is a great resource that a lot of our members don't know about. It will be the first stop in seeing if a number you're interested in is available. It can be a number that you're interested in, maybe if you wanted to switch your big red number. If you have a friend who is thinking of joining the club and wants a specific number, you would have access to log in and look for them, let them know. I do want to let everyone know, if you see a number that says it's available, it probably is. You would just need to either give us a quick call or shoot an email to membership@airstreamclub.org, and then we will be able to confirm with you whether or not that number is truly available and help you get switched or help your friend or buddy get the number they're looking for. You are able to, on this big red number directory, if you have a specific number that has significance to you, let's say, for example, a birth date. I think let's see, in the example I used 8822. If you got married August the 8th of 2022 and you really want that to be your number, you could put those 4 digits in, and it's actually going to show you what numbers are available using that number combination. So if you have 3 digits that you're really attached to, you could type in those 3 numbers and it will show you all numbers that use that combination that are available. So that's a really great resource. We do have another question before we move on. Mark would like to know if we're working on identifying the officer positions in the directory. Mark, this is one that the leadership or the club directory that I just discussed a few minutes ago. I think that's a great option to see who the officers are. It's quick, it's easy. It gives the breakdown of who the officers are for each club. So I would definitely direct members who are looking to identify officers to the club directory. You can also find officers on the membership directory. It's one of the filters, one of the drop-down filters. But I do think that the club directory is just a little quicker and easier. Okay, for one of our last topics today, we're actually going to switch back to the live view at the website. If you were with me in part 1, we did a basic run through of the events. So I want to dig a little deeper. We've made some changes to the events, so I would like to go over those. Now, when you first go to the events tab, you're going to come to this screen, and from the main page, we just went to events and all rallies and events, and then it's going to take you to that map view. So we have so many options from here. First of all, look at all those upcoming events. That is exciting. Basically, if you want to go out, there is an event that you can hit. You can search by the map view. We can go to the list view, and it's going to give you just broken down. Another thing that we have the ability to do from this events tab, I'm going to switch back to the map view. We can add dates. So if we wanted to head to something this month, we can adjust these. And then the map's going to update and look at all the events we have in the next month. So you can click on an event, and then a little window will pop up. If you click on more from here, this is going to give you more information about the event. It's going to list the dates. It'll do a brief description. And then here on the right, it's going to give you your contact for that event. I do want to encourage you, if you have specific questions about a local club rally, a caravan, you definitely want to reach out directly to whoever is on that contact for the event. They're going to be your go-to. They are going to have all the answers that we may not have at HQ. You can filter this list. I'm going to clear my search here. You can search if you were looking for a caravan. Once again, it automatically takes you to the map view, but if we wanted to switch over to the list view, that is quick and easy, and you can just scroll through, click on the caravan. Once again, here is going to be your contact information. So if you had any specific questions, you would want to reach out to the caravan leader. If you do have caravan questions, I'm going to use this as my chance for a plug. April 19th, John Becker will be hosting a caravan webinar. So I encourage all of our members to log in on April 19th. John's going to have some great information and answer all of your caravan questions. You can also, another option that we have added recently here at the events tab, if you go to event type, you can click on webinar, and that's going to show you all of the upcoming webinars that we have scheduled. I just talked about John's that is going to be April 19th. And when you click on it, once again, we have the contact information if you have any questions, but it's actually going to give you a link. You'll be able to click here and then go directly to the webinar when it's happening. So we wanted to make it quick and easy for everyone to be able to log in and get this information that is very helpful. Just tons of options here on the events page. You can sort by type. If you were looking for national rallies, that's another option you have to filter. And once again, I just wanted to point out, if there is something that you're interested in, you want more information, click on the event and you will have the event contact. So if you haven't checked out the events tab yet, I highly encourage you, log in, check it out. We have events of every type, rallies, caravans, large events, small events, webinars, and the events tab is going to be your place to find all of that. So once again, if anyone has any questions, now is your chance. Go ahead, type those in. We are trying to get those answered as they come in. But now I wanted to take the opportunity, since my portion of this webinar is just about done. Oh, we do have a question real quick. Patty asked, if we lost our Airstream name tag for rallies, how would we reorder? That is going to be quick and easy. You can do that online. And if you just go to current members from that opening screen, you'll see the very last option is going to be Club Store. And then from there, you can click on Stuff for People, and you will see the name badges in there. It's pretty quick and easy. Amber turns those store orders out pretty quick, so there's not much of a wait time. So if you haven't been on the store yet, log in, check that out. Steve asked if there is a link to the first webinar. Yes, there is. That is actually going to be under the Member Resources tab. If you go there, so from that opening screen, you will go to Current Members and then Member Resources. And we talked about how it's broken up into popular areas, membership. That first webinar is under membership, and it's called Navigating the ACI website, part 1. And then if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. You can reach us by phone at 937-596-5211, or you can email us at membership@airstreamclub.org, and we will get you taken care of. I'm going to give everyone a couple more minutes if they had any more questions. Linda asked, and I just want to make sure everybody can see these questions. If you can't see them, that's why I'm reading them out loud. Linda said, What about if you aren't sure where to click, such as if you wanted to find the officer toolbox, but not sure where it's located? So searching in general. So on that opening page, you will see a search bar, and you have the ability there to type in officer toolbox or whatever else you may be looking for. And then you just click on the little magnifying glass next to us, and it will perform a search on the website and pull up the links to whatever you're looking for. And if you try that and you still are having trouble not finding exactly what you're looking for, reach out to us. We are here to help the members. If you're having trouble doing anything online, call us, email us. If you're not sure of something, please reach out. The staff is here to help you. So I'm going to give everyone the opportunity to type in a couple last questions. While you're doing that, I wanted to share the new video that the team helped put together. If you haven't seen it yet, it's something that we are all pretty proud of. I think that you will enjoy it. So we are going to play the new ACI video.
We vote them in as members honorary of our club.
You meet up with the vintage folks, any place, you just have a really good time. It's like a big family. You always have people to go camping with.
It's opened so many adventures that you would never believe. Just this great community that goes across the country, the friends you meet, the experiences you have. There's nothing like it.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. It looks like we did have another question that came in. Oh, thanks, Wayne. Well, I will stick around for the next few minutes if you do have any questions that you want to shoot in. If not, I want to thank you for attending. And if you need to reach out to us, you can email us, membership@airstreamclub.org. You can give us a call at 937-596-5211. And I hope to see you all in Wyoming or meet you soon. Thanks. Looks like we have a question. The WhatsApp tool being used at events. Unfortunately, I don't have a ton of information yet about that. I know it is a great app to stay connected. I believe we have some members who are taking a look at possibly using that app as an additional resource when we are at events. And as soon as something is definitive, we will go ahead and release some information about that. But good question. All right, if there are no other questions, we are going to go ahead and end this session. We will be going live again at 3 p.m. Eastern time and covering the same information. So if you know of anyone who would benefit from taking a look at this, go ahead and point them our way this afternoon. Thank you.